What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and you might have seen my kicking video that I uploaded a couple of days ago where I try to make a 60-yard field goal with both feet, and I managed to get it with my right but not quite with my left, so I'm definitely going to revisit it, and I've got a couple of other cool kicking videos that I'm going to upload soon as well. I'm setting myself all sorts of challenges, so yeah, you'll see them as I release them. But what I kind of noticed when seeing some videos of NFL kickers is that their technique is very different to mine. I think I'm still using my soccer background a little too much, and I think that's actually hindering me, and I'm not getting as much power as I'd like. So I'm on a channel called IMG Academy, and they've got a 5-part series on how to kick a field goal, and each video is only about a minute to a minute and a half long. So it won't take very long, but I'm just going to run through all 5 of them now and just sort of learn about it with you guys, so I can improve my technique and use them next time I go out there and try field goals again. So without talking about it for too much longer, let's get straight into it. I don't know who these guys are, and I don't know if they're actually like a good source to understand, but...
Hi, I'm Brandon Kornblue, kicking and punting coach here at the IMG Madden Football Academy. I've got with me today Cody Thomas, a local kicking prospect, and we're going to talk to you today, demonstrate, show you the proper techniques for how to kick a field goal. In this video, we're going to talk about how many steps and how to kick a field goal. There's 2 primary methods that I recommend in terms of getting your proper steps. Either 2 big steps back and 2 over to the side, or 3 medium-sized steps back and 2 over to the side.
Okay.
I'm going to show you exactly what I mean.
Similar to rugby. I need one of those kicking holders there.
We're either taking the 2 large steps and then 2 directly
instead of kicking off my tee.
90-degree angle, or I'm going to start with my plant foot here.
Can't buy them anywhere in New Zealand, I've looked.
Take 3 medium-sized steps back, and then again 2 comfortable steps to the 90 degrees to the side.
Might just have to make my own.
The reason why it's so important that we keep those steps in the same place is so that we're not too far away from the ball or too close to the ball. If we're too close to the ball, we're not going to generate enough power to maximize our height and distance with our kick. If we're too far away from the ball, you're going to overstride. So that's why it's so important that you're in the same place every single time. In the next video, we're going to talk about ball-foot contact and the importance of having your ankle and your knee locked when you're making contact with a football.
Okay. So that's good to know. If you saw in my video, I was rushing my run-up, so I wasn't even concentrating on them. I wasn't even like taking my time or anything. I was just going straight into it. So I'm going to try that. The 3 steps back, the 2 to the side in my next kicking video.
In this video, we're talking about ball-foot contact. So what we're trying to do to maximize our height and distance is keep our ankle and our knee locked at the point of contact. Anytime you have that wobbly football, it's typically because you don't lock that ankle. The part of the football that is critical to hit is the bottom third of the football. So right in between the middle and the bottom point of the ball is where we're trying to hit the sweet spot of the ball at contact.
Okay.
The third most important thing is the part of the foot where you're making contact. And that's right in between your toe and your ankle.
The bony part.
The hardest part of your foot, right in between your toe and ankle, is where you're trying to make contact with the football.
I think I've got this part
a little bit more about ball-foot contact. Now we're going to talk about the follow-through and the importance of driving your leg up and through the football.
Yeah, see, I don't think I really do that. I think I just put my foot straight down after I've kicked it. But one of my other viewers gave me a tip to lift my leg up higher as well to get the ball over the blockers that are trying to block the kick. I think it was Fun Juice, so thanks for that, man. Thanks for the tip.
In this segment, we're going to talk about the follow-through and the importance of driving our leg up and through the ball. Again, keeping our knee and our ankle locked at contact and with our follow-through. One of the most common mistakes that many kickers make, especially those from a soccer background, is coming across your body. And what you're trying to do to avoid that is come up and through the ball to get that maximum height and distance.
Okay.
The second aspect you want to remember is the follow through with a little skip downfield. You don't want your foot to be stuck, planted in the ground when you make contact in your follow through. You're building a momentum to the ball. You don't want to stop that momentum by keeping your plant foot in the ground. You want to get a little skip through the ball, just like that, and your plant foot does not stay stuck in the ground. In this next segment, Cody's going to demonstrate what this is going to look like.
Yeah. Okay. This might take some getting used to. Just even thinking about it feels unnatural to me.
Now that you understand more about the follow through, now we're going to discuss the target line and how critical it is to pick at a small target and hit a straight ball every time.
Okay. I don't really think about that either. I just kind of just kick it where I want it to go.
In this video, we're going to talk about the target line. It's really critical that we make sure every kick is exactly the same. So whether you're kicking from the left hash, from the middle, or from the right hash, you're taking your same exact steps. You're 2 or 3 steps back, and then 90 degrees directly to the left. So you'll notice when Cody is demonstrating here that no matter which hash he's on, he's taking his steps straight back from the ball, then taking his steps directly to the left, 90 degrees.
Okay.
The target line is what changes every time. It's not your steps. Notice Cody lines up the target line straight from his kicking toe, the ball, and where he's aiming. So as long as there's no wind, he's aiming straight to the middle of the goalpost. He starts taking his steps backwards, straight down the target line.
What's he on there, like the 30-yard line?
And then he takes his 90 degrees directly to the left. He's going to look at his target line and take a step straight back through that target line. And right from there, he lines it up again with his toes, the ball, and his target down the middle. And then 90 degrees directly to the left.
So 90 degrees from the target line.
And then he takes his kick the same way he would every other spot. And now that we saw Cody showing you and demonstrating the target line, now we're going to talk about the size of the tee and the difference between kicking off a 1-inch block, 2-inch block, and off the ground.
Yeah. So you noticed in my video I had a tee. I don't know, it might have been about 2 or 3 inches, so it's quite a tall one. But I tried to find the lowest profile one I could when I went to the store. But I should have one of those American football kicking holders. I'm going to try and make one out of PVC pipe, so I can kick off the turf.
So when we're deciding which size tee to use as a young kicker or a high school kicker, you have 3 options. Either a 2-inch tee, a 1-inch tee, or off the ground. When you're in college or playing professionally, your only option is to kick off the ground. For most young kickers, it's much easier to kick off a 2-inch block. But I always recommend that when you're starting to kick, especially if you're a 9th or 10th grader, that you're using a 1-inch block. So what we're going to see here is Cody coming in and showing us the different plant positions depending on which size tee you're using. The first position, using a 2-inch tee, you notice his plant foot, the toe is even with the front of the football. And everybody's a little bit different, but as a general rule, this is where you're going to be. Then moving to a 1-inch block, 1-inch tee, his plant foot moves up an inch, so the middle of his foot is even with the middle of the football. And then if he were kicking off the ground, he moves up his plant foot up another inch, and his heel is even with the football. One of the toughest adjustments that any kicker is going to make is going from off a block to off the ground. So that's why I recommend highly going off a 1-inch block instead of starting off with a 2-inch. A 2-inch might be a little easier for your younger kicker, but a 1-inch tee will definitely give you the height and distance that you want when you're allowed to use that in the high school level. I hope that you've enjoyed these kicking videos, you've learned a lot from them, and you're going to take them, what you've learned, go out to practice them, and come back and see us at the IMG Madden Football Academy.
I will be practicing them. yeah, so that was quite interesting. There's definitely a few things that I didn't know there. The run up and the target line, and the tee obviously is a big one. So it's I haven't actually kicked it off the ground yet. So I'm just, yeah, I'm hoping that it's not going to like be completely different and way more difficult. So yeah, I'm going to go out and film another video of me kicking footballs off the ground. And also I don't think I can find them anywhere in New Zealand either. I want to get a helmet and pads as well and try kicking with that on, because I know that's another step in that direction of making it much more difficult to kick. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to try and reenact what it would truly be like to take like a proper NFL field goal. I'll probably have to like bring 2 people with me to be a snapper and a placer, and then see where we go from there. But yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. I loved learning about it. If you guys know of a better one, maybe there's a better video out there that teaches, you know, a bit more about how to kick a field goal, then I'd definitely love to know about it. And if there's anything else you guys want me to learn about or react to, then let me know, because I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. So thank you guys for all of your support and your comments up to this point. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. See you later.